but ultimately it's a bull fake out. We had a lot of volume come in very fast, and there was no follow through volume. It was just a quick pump and nothing follow through. So in my opinion, that shows weakness. That just shows manipulation. Whales, bots, market makers just trying to create some price arbitrage so they can sell and make quick profits. Guys, I do not expect any of this to hold up. I think we're going to be back below 6K very soon. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Kevin Svenson, and you're watching another episode of I Trade Crypto. So here we are again, guys, looking at the crypto market, looking at the charts here, and it looks pretty bad, guys. Another bloody day for Bitcoin. We just dropped below the 6K mark once again. Bitcoin is at 5,950. Ethereum is at about $428. EOS is about $750. Litecoin's at $77, and Bitcoin Cash is at $665. Looking for Ripple here at 45 cents. Yeah, guys, so everything is sort of just selling off again. And if you are familiar with this channel, then you do know that I have been expecting this for a while. I've been expecting this price to drop below 6K and hold below 6K and eventually start testing lower prices. But let's get right into it, guys. We're going to be looking at the 3-minute chart here for Bitcoin. We saw the price sort of just trading sideways for a while, around $6,100. And then here we saw the downside pressure, the negative momentum picking up a bunch, and we touched down at 5,886 once again. Small bounce back here. Really not all that much support though, guys. If you're looking at that volume down there, looking at this volume here, not all that much support. There is no bullish confirmation for Bitcoin. As I've been saying on this channel, there is no bullish confirmation for Bitcoin. There is not nearly enough volume to create any significant bounce back. So I would be extremely cautious if you were buying Bitcoin right now. Definitely be very cautious, guys. So let's go take a look, guys. For all of you guys who might be new to this channel, I do all my analysis from a long-term perspective. I do these short-term things because I know you guys want to see them. But guys, my real focus is the long term here. So I'm looking at Bitcoin from a long-term perspective. Let's check out the weekly chart here on the log chart. And log scale, I mean. So guys, we have this parabolic trend pushing us up. So we're looking at it from the $250 lows, guys. So this is like very large scale. $250 lows all the way up to the $20,000 highs, right? So if you're looking at the price from $250 all the way up to $20,000, it was a parabolic move. Every low was higher than the last low, and you had a nice parabolic push up, and then you hit $20,000, and then there we had a break in the parabolic trend. If you're looking closely here, guys, there was a break in the parabolic trend. We did not continue that trend. The trend broke, so the parabolic trend broke, and then we quickly came down to 6K, bounced back to 12,000, hit 6,500, bounced back to 10,000, and now we are at 5,800 again, with a low of 5,700 from the other day. What was it, 5,755, and now we just touched down to about 5,800 or so. So guys, it's definitely looking really bearish for Bitcoin. If you're looking at it from the weekly though, you can see that the price is curling over. So we had this low here at 6,000, then we had that low at 6,500, and now we have a low at 5,750. So the price is curling over. Upward momentum is completely gone, guys. The downward pressure is way too strong. And also the demand for Bitcoin is way down. An important thing to do is to always keep in mind what the demand for Bitcoin is like. And a good way to do that, a good way to see if the general population is interested in Bitcoin, is by going to Google Trends and typing in the word Bitcoin. So that's what I'm doing now. I hope you guys can see that. I hope it's not too bright over there on that screen. But here's the December, January highs here. This is what, December 17th of a peak for Google searches for Bitcoin. And since then, it's just been on the decline. Not really. Let's look at the past 30 days. Past 30 days, pretty much flat, guys. Really not much of a change here. So the demand for Bitcoin, the interest in Bitcoin is way down. So be very hesitant. I would be very hesitant to buy Bitcoin right now, guys. I don't think it's a good buy point. As all of you guys know, anybody who's new to this channel, I do expect us to retest these parabolic lows at some point in the very near future. I don't think that Bitcoin can continue on the way it has without testing these parabolic lows once again. And a lot of you guys already know my price target is about $2,500, which is about this zone here. $2,500 is my long-term price target. Also, I just want to run this by you guys. For my personal plan for Bitcoin, in terms of when I'm going to buy, what's my plan? My personal plan is once the price drops below 4,500, I'm going to start to consider accumulating. Once we get below $4,500, I might slowly put some of my accumulation capital in. But ultimately, I'm going to be waiting for those lows, those low thousand prices. I think Bitcoin is way overvalued, way overpriced, way overhyped. And my plan, guys, is to wait for the price to break below 4,500. I will slowly start accumulating. But once the price hits, hopefully, my price target of $2,500, that is when I'm going to start, putting most of my accumulation capital in. Depending on how the market looks, guys, that is my plan. Once the price hits this area, this rectangle that you see right here, that's when I'm going to be putting in most of my accumulation capital. And from there, we'll see what happens, guys. But I'm expecting the price to reach that $2,500 zone probably by the time 2019 comes around. Maybe sooner, maybe later. We'll see how it plays out. But I do not expect Bitcoin to recover anytime soon. I think the price is, I think this market is overall, guys, it's so new and it's so undeveloped that I don't think the price of Bitcoin really has any chance right now to continue growing. Guys, Bitcoin already saw tremendous growth. If you're trading stocks, guys, and you have a stock that goes from $250 to $20,000 within a few years, that's amazing. Like, this is not even a bear market yet, guys. The bear market is just beginning now. The bear market is just beginning. We're just starting to create lower lows just now, guys. So in reality, the bear market, in my opinion, is actually about to start, and we're going to see much lower prices than this. So I would be very cautious about buying Bitcoin. And guys, if you keep in mind, all of this price action that people have been experiencing has all been within this zone right here. Guys, this area is where everything has taken place. So when we break below this area, if we get below 5,700 and we start making like much lower lows, there is going to be a panic sell-off. I'm almost certain that there's going to be a panic sell-off. But that's not to say, I'm not saying that the overall, I'm not saying that the market is just going to drop like all of a sudden like crazy. I think there's going to be phases where there's a panic sell-off, bit of stability, panic sell-off, bit of stability, and I think it's kind of going to continue to be sort of like a slow bleed, even though there are going to be moments of hard sell-offs, but I think ultimately it's going to be a slow bleed, and I think the market is overall just going to sort of drain out in a sort of a slow way, find a nice stable low, and once that low is found, then the institutions will start stepping in and pushing the price back up. But yeah, guys, I'm looking at this here from the 30-minute, and really not all that much support coming in. It's looking pretty weak right now, guys. I don't see any strength right now. The price is just falling off. Small amount of support coming in and no follow-through volume, guys. It is a total gamble to buy Bitcoin right now. Complete gamble. In my opinion, we are going much lower than this. Just with the understanding that I have of market psychology, guys, I really don't expect this to hold up. I don't think anybody is going to be confident right now in Bitcoin. I think people are scared. I think nobody's going to be touching Bitcoin for many, many months, and that's what's going to help cause the price to fall. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for me. If you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button, like button if you haven't already, guys, and also hit that bell button so you get those notifications, and I will see you soon.